Yo, welcome to this episode of Free Agents. Once again, it's your boy
on?
LJ.
What's going on? What's going on? It's Phil.
Yes, sir. So this episode, we're going to do something a little different. So, for those who don't know, 2 Chainz recently dropped his new album called Rap or To Go to the League. And one of the ARs on the album is actually LeBron James. And we heard a lot of flack, like, how does LeBron get to be an AR? What does he know about music? But regardless, they got us thinking about, it's always been like a crossover between athletes and musicians.
Mm-hmm.
Say that word, I struggle a little bit with that word, but you know what I'm saying. Specifically, we're going to go with rappers and NBA players.
Yep.
So it kind of got us to thinking, if we could rate who these NBA players were based off ability, maybe some personality traits, how they're viewed and stuff, to some rappers, you know what I'm saying? We wanted to see if we can make that comparison.
It's a natural crossover, basically, right?
Yeah, essentially, I mean,
rappers want to be ballers, ballers want to be rappers.
On,
that's been the case forever.
Always, bro.
You know, so that's kind of also our thought process in analyzing, you know, which rappers are, you know, which ball players we see as, you know, we compare to rappers, et cetera, et cetera. So
right. All right, so with that, we're gonna start. So we essentially what we did is we got a couple rappers. We gonna just see. I know we haven't discussed it.
No,
so,
not at all.
Not at all. So
so we'll give them the criteria though. We have a list we're gonna go off of.
Yeah. So I mean, you have to understand. Just like the NBA, we're gonna be wide range. So we're gonna give the rapper, and then we're gonna give our opinion on which NBA player we think is a comparison to them.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the whole NBA to choose from, but we have select rappers we've chosen. And essentially, you can look at the criteria several different ways, but we just really picked some of our favorite rappers, which mixed with also some of the most current and more well-known rappers.
Irrelevant rappers.
Irrelevant rappers.
And this first video won't be the only list.
Yeah, it won't be the only list.
It's a big list. Not a huge list, but we can't go over all the rappers in one video.
No doubt. So
we kind of broken it into parts.
I mean, if you're listening to this and you want to subscribe, first and foremost, always do that. But if y'all thinking of somebody who y'all want us to compare and we leave off, put the comment below. So let us know.
Comment below and then let us know what you know who you want us to talk about if we didn't talk about them already.
All right. So with that, you ready to get kicking? You ready to get
bro.
All right. So let's go. First one, we got to start with rapper. We got to start with Drake.
Of course, Drizzy
Drake, Aubrey Graham,
the biggest rapper worldwide right now.
Yeah,
for the last couple of years, probably, arguably.
So biggest rapper, we can agree on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Worldwide, probably. Probably. All right, we'll just start with that. We'll start with that basic criteria. So I'll give you first crack at the first one. I'll take second.
Go first.
Who you get compare? Who would you compare Drake to in the NBA? Who was the Drake of the NBA, and why?
I think the Drake of the NBA would be. I think it'd be obviously LeBron James. I mean, I don't think it would be a difficult assessment because LeBron's, you know, been the greatest player in the NBA for the past 10 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, he's broken all kind of records. He just broke MJ's record yesterday. I mean, he didn't break his record, but he just surpassed him on the list with all-time scorers list. Yeah. He's been the trendsetter in the NBA. He's been the biggest presence in the NBA, just like Drake has probably been the biggest presence in music. I mean, not just rap, but music, really, in our culture for a while.
Okay.
So that's why I was comparing to LeBron James.
So we're going to start off the first one in agreement. So I'm going to give him LeBron James, but I'm going to give him for different reasons than yours. I agree with the reasons you give him, but also let's take it from how they're viewed. I think everybody knows Drake's great, but he's hated on. Just like LeBron's, everyone knows he's great, but he's hated on. And the thing about hating on him is you're hating on greatness and you're hating on a lot of versatility. Just like LeBron, Drake is versatile. He sings, he raps, he has melodic flows, he has bars. LeBron, he's not going to be the best shooter, right? But he shoots. His shooting is actually improved. He drives. Defensive player. He's well-rounded. He does a little bit of everything, right? Mm-hmm. And two, as great as they both are, both Drake and LeBron, they're hated. LeBron gets the but he had to go team up. He had to play hard every time. He's not my type of basketball. That's what people say, right? He's not my type of. I'll take Jordan.
Right.
You know, Jordan's a real NBA player. Kobe was real. LeBron, he's soft.
That's facts.
Drake, you get the people saying, he doesn't he don't really rap. He sing. I don't want to hear that stuff.
He goes right.
He goes right. Yeah. So it's even on the greatness they've achieved, which is and statistically they both have it. Drake has gone #1 more than any artist, I believe, in rap. Consecutively have #1 hits. I'm pretty sure that's a fact. Despite that statistics, despite LeBron and the stats he has and the stats he's going to continue to get, they still get hated. And it's still hard for a consensus, 100% consensus to say they are the greats for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So that's
I mean, no. I don't think it's consensus that says LeBron isn't great.
No, the greatest.
Yeah,
the current greatest.
I don't think he's the greatest.
The current greatest?
When you say current greatest, I mean out of our generation, yes.
No, I'm talking about the NBA.
Of the entire NBA history?
Yeah. No. In the current NBA right now.
Oh yeah. Who does? I mean, I don't think there's a consensus that says LeBron's not the greatest right now.
Yeah, I think a lot of people say it, but I think there's people that say he don't. I don't think it's 100% consensus. Just like Drake, I think a lot of people probably actually worse for Drake.
Yeah, probably it's worse for Drake, and also comparably they both had longevity, and they kind of Drake has kind of he's always revolutionized himself. He's always kind of changed himself.
Reinvented himself.
He reinvented this, reinvented that, and they both came in with big expectations.
That's a fact.
I mean, because Drake came in with a lot of expectations too.
Yeah, co-signed the Young Money
off his mixtapes.
Yep.
And they both lived up to him for the most part. I mean, LeBron, except admittedly, I've said he's kind of disappointed in some areas, but I can't say he didn't live up to expectations. I mean, I'd be a fool to say that.
I agree.
So
we're gonna start with the first one.
Yeah.
Drake is the LeBron of rap. Or LeBron is the Drake of basketball. We cool with the first one?
Yeah, we cool with that. Keep it moving. Yeah, with my hood on, cuz.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
So which artist you want to go with next? I told you I get a comparison.
We'll go to Kendrick.
You go to Kendrick?
Let's go K-Dot.
Ooh, I thought you were going to go somewhere else, but alright, let me
go K-Dot. I know who you thought I was going to.
Yeah. Okay,
go K-Dot.
Let me think. Kendrick's an interesting one. I'm probably going to go with I want my gut tells me my gut tells me Steph Curry.
Really?
My gut tells me Steph Curry. I have reasons for it, but it's only one thing keeping me from it.
Wow, you go really.
It's one thing keeping me from it.
Okay.
The one thing that's keeping me from it is this. Actually, I'll tell you why I say Steph Curry. So the thing about Kendrick and Curry is this. Both extremely talented. Extremely talented at what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not for everybody. I don't think they're for everybody. I think both got jolted up very, very fast. There were other artists out there before Kendrick, but when Kendrick came, he took off. It was like instantly Kendrick was the best rapper.
No.
Yeah, instantly when Kendrick came off, it was like Kendrick was the best rapper.
Which album?
Even the first one.
Good Kid, Mad City?
Yes.
He had an album before that though.
What was before Good Kid, Mad City?
Section 80.
Yeah, but was that?
That was the album. That was a good album, but he wasn't. He was
Kid, Mad City. Since Good Kid, Mad City.
I mean, but I wasn't his first album though.
Okay, let's not say first album. Let's say early on in his career.
But I actually saw Kendrick in concert when Drake came here for the Take Care tour, and Kendrick opened up for Drake. He wasn't like well known like that.
I'm not saying he's well known. I'm saying that's the point I'm making. He's not well known. He took off from nowhere.
He took off because he had a dope album.
Yeah, he's very talented. That's the point I'm making. Just like I'm saying this, Steph Curry to me, just like Kendrick, I feel like they both are just very talented, but I feel like they came from nowhere. And I feel like the public all can sense and just said, these are the guys.
Nah, come on, man. Steph Curry didn't come from nowhere. He took Davidson he almost beat KU single-handedly in the tournament.
Oh, but you said the same thing I'm saying. That's equivalent to him.
I guess I'll say the same thing.
Kendrick opened up for Drake. But how they quickly became America's sweetheart. Come on, man. Kendrick was performing at every concert, every opportunity. This dude, Steph Curry, became the face of the NBA. Every kid. From nowhere.
So did Kendrick revolutionize rap like Steph Curry revolutionized the NBA? Steph Curry has revolutionized the NBA single-handedly with his three-point shot, in my opinion. So has Kendrick done that for the rap game?
I wouldn't say revolutionized it, but I would say...
So would you agree Steph Curry has? to some degree.
No. I'm saying Steph Curry. I don't think he revolutionized it for the NBA. I think he has for the youth.
Bro, people wasn't shooting D3s like that on the regular like that.
You think James Harden?
I mean the game. The game of the maybe or just how.
Oh, you mean basketball?
I mean basketball.
Okay, I'll give you basketball.
Maybe not NBA. I mean.
No, okay,
basketball.
cool. No, the reason I say it because when it comes to the kids, absolutely. When it comes to the kids, because
nowadays kids don't want to dunk.
They don't care.
They don't want to dunk like Mike. They want to shoot threes.
Yep, and two, I'll give you this with Steph Curry with the kids as well. Before, if I was a 5'6" kid,
he's relatable.
I was done. I'm not playing basketball.
He's relatable.
Yeah, he's relatable.
Yeah.
I just feel like Kendrick. Maybe he revived the West Coast.
Kendrick's relatable.
He is relatable. He revived the West Coast.
Yeah.
But it's a consensus that, like, to me, I just feel like from nowhere they just instantly like hop some other people. That's just how I feel.
I mean, I feel like
I'm not saying they're not deserving. I'm saying they're literally the best at what they do.
I'm getting hung up on you saying they came from nowhere because Steph Curry didn't come from nowhere. I mean, I guess maybe you mean in college maybe he came from nowhere, but in the NBA, I mean, he was 7th overall pick. That's not coming from nowhere. That's
compared
top 10.
Yes, it is. Compared to nobody thought he would be who he is.
Yeah, but
Kendrick didn't get put on like some of these other cats who we can name who got put on and co-signed. He was signed to Aftermath, but nobody really knew. Like, it wasn't nobody champion Kendrick. It's literally like Kendrick came with his talent, and then people was like, "Oh, bro, this dude really dope." Just like Steph Curry, it's like he came. I just feel like they didn't get this. Like Drake. Drake got an instant push. Like LeBron, we knew he was gonna be the man. We expected that from LeBron.
Right, I got you.
But that's my point. We can go back and forth on my point. But all right, since you seem to disagree, let me hear you say.
Hold on, bro. You gotta watch this.
Come on,
they got the crying Jordan, bro, with the Bills, bro.
Oh, it's done,
the AB trade. AB just got traded. Antonio Brown just got traded to the Bills.
It's official now?
I don't know why he said the Soldier Boy. The Bills?
Bills?
The Bills? Shout out Antonio Brown. Keep your head up. Anyway. Alright, so my choice for Kendrick is it's not disrespectful because I don't think it's disrespectful at all. You may think it is. I'm gonna say Kawhi Leonard. I don't even know where you are. Bro, Kawhi, he just go about his business.
No, bro.
He not flashy.
No, bro.
Kendrick ain't flashy. Kendrick gonna give you straight bars.
That's true.
He may have some club bangers. Not really.
Okay. That part is true.
He gonna come do his job.
Yep.
Get on some features. Knock him out. And just go home, really. I mean, you don't really see him in the news. Just like Kawhi. Kawhi gonna come do his job, give you 25, 8, and 7. Good defense. Okay. You feel me?
Okay.
I mean, his team is gonna win because he's good. He's gonna lead the team. I got Kawhi Leonard, dude.
Here's what I'm gonna take away from Kawhi.
What
you said?
What?
Kawhi is not hurled by everyone. I'm not talking about people who watch the game, but most people as that guy. Kendrick is.
That's because LeBron is, though. That's because LeBron is.
No. But Drake is. What I'm saying, Kendrick is literally. He's one of the. He's like that guy.
Kendrick's a top 3 artist.
Yeah. Kawhi to us who watch basketball, but to everybody else who may just barely watch, they don't see him and he jump off the screen.
I'm gonna tell you why, because you're talking apples and oranges. You're talking Kendrick puts out music, right? That's something that.
But personality wise. Kendrick also he commands respect too, bro.
Personality wise, he don't.
What you mean? He's spoken out at concerts and stuff. He's spoken out the music he makes, bro.
I mean, but you're saying that because he has more of a voice. He's a rapper.
Kawhi have a voice too. LeBron has a voice.
That's LeBron. Everybody.
Wade got a voice. Melo and him had a voice. Chris Paul, yes.
They voices is small.
Kawhi don't say nothing.
That's my point, though. That's my point.
Kendrick is not somebody who don't say nothing.
He has to because he's a rapper. He has to say something.
No, it's a lot of rappers who don't say nothing.
No, it ain't. Who? A lot of rappers talk to the crowd.
21 just recently. 21 starting to say more stuff, and he's starting some program.
So you talking about this conscious stuff?
Yes.
Okay, but
in general, bro.
So you said Kawhi ain't black enough?
Nah, I ain't saying that, bro. I don't know enough about him, bro.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying though, Kawhi. You trying to say that Kawhi shows up and just does his job?
Yes. And goes home. Just like Kendrick does.
But Kendrick does this a higher level than Kawhi.
I don't think so.
I think he does.
Because Kawhi,
at least the way he's viewed,
the way he's portrayed. Maybe I'm talking about just as a practical sense. Kawhi does his job. In fact, he's a top 5 NBA player.
Come on, man.
Is he top 5 NBA player? Yes or no?
Kawhi?
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Is he top 3 arguably? The whole total package.
I mean, you can argue it, I guess, if you want to say arguably.
Okay.
But I don't think it. I think people would say Kendrick is top.
Give me the top 3 NBA players.
LeBron.
Consensus. Yeah.
KD.
Okay.
James Harden.
I could take him out of James Harden. James Harden's all offense.
That's why I said it's gonna be arguably no matter what.
I gotta go say Steph at least, but even Steph, I could take the most. I mean, I could make a case, right? So arguably he's top 3.
That's why I said you can argue. Yeah, you can argue it.
Okay,
but
so
I don't think nobody arguing Kendrick is a top 3.
Yes, they are.
Who do you name top 3?
People could put Drake, Cole,
okay,
and I mean, depending on if you're talking about like an array of artists, or you talking about just the new school. Yeah, I mean maybe not new school, but
yeah, it's not arguably, bro.
Why ain't it arguably?
Who Kendrick? Who's the third one over Kendrick?
Hold on, let me look, man.
Bro,
I think he's top 3. I'm saying, but
everybody gonna think he's top 3.
I don't think so.
Cause more people gonna put him at 1 or 2.
I know homies who say I can't even listen to Kendrick.
Bro, he's won more awards than any other rapper, bro.
I know people who say I cannot listen.
Kawhi has not. Kawhi has not won anything, bro.
Well, he's been an All-Star every year, damn near. Last 6 years he's been an All-Star.
But has he ever won an All-Star MVP?
He's won the Finals MVP.
Yeah, but on the team that he wasn't even. He had a small role on that team.
He's won a Finals MVP.
He had a small role on that team.
I don't care what role he has.
You didn't even.
So you poo-pooing the Finals MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year. You poo-pooing that twice. How you poo-pooing that,
bro? Because his personality, bro.
But you telling me stats. I'm giving you stats. I'm giving you hard stats.
Kenny with the Midas touch.
Come on, bro. I'm giving you hard stats.
Steph
He won the Finals MVP. What are you talking about? He ain't won no awards. You crazy?
Bro, I don't count the Finals MVP. I give you the Defensive Player of the Year.
You don't count the Finals MVP?
Iguodala won the Finals MVP, bro.
He beat LeBron James.
Okay, and Iguodala did too. You get it by playing LeBron James and just beating him.
Okay, what about 2 Defensive Player of the Years?
I thought y'all give you the
Defensive Player of the Year. All-Star games. What about that?
What, just make it to the All-Star games? If it's nothing, just make it to the All-Star games?
He's a starter in the All-Star games.
What does that mean?
So it means nothing. That's what you're saying.
Starting the All-Star game, no. The MVPs do.
So tell me not the
MVPs, the defensive players does.
Okay.
But starters, no.
I'll give you a third one. I'll give you Drake. I'll give you Cole. I'll give you Meek Mill.
No, nobody's saying Meek Mill over Kendrick. Nobody's saying Meek Mill over Kendrick.
I know plenty of people who say that.
No.
Why not? You act like it's just unfathomable to put Meek over Kendrick. Why not?
No, that's not the argument.
That is the argument. The argument is you make it arguable.
No, you just throw out a name. Yes, if you throw out a name, then anybody can be like,
no, I can't say 21 Savage.
That's good.
That's not argument. Let's be realistic.
Meek Mill's not argument. You trying to tell me you think Meek is better than Kendrick in rapping?
Yes, he could be.
Come on, bro. Meek is good, but he's not that good, bro.
Name me 2 Kendrick's best albums. Name me. Go ahead.
Damn. Good Kid, Mad
City. The first one is great. Damn is okay. It's okay.
Damn, come on, bro.
Damn is okay. I like Damn, but
it ain't Butterfly.
Pass.
Bro, Damn alone, but
Damn alone, no. Damn ain't better than Meek Mill's last album.
Come on, man.
What's better, Damn or Meek Mill's latest album? The fact that you think the fact you think about it makes your Damn ain't okay. That's my point.
But Good Kid, Mad City. What album does Meek have that's better than that?
Meek's first album is dope.
It's better than Good Kid, Mad City.
I ain't heard it in a minute. I heard it in a minute. I haven't heard it in a minute.
I caught him.
I haven't heard it in a minute.
And this is no disrespect to Meek, because I think Meek is arguably top 5.
This is disrespect to Meek.
Three, though.
Like, you can't put over.
They are the big 3, man. The big 3, everybody knows it. It's J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick in no particular order.
Hey, Meek, he disrespecting you, bro.
No, I'm just telling you what the consensus is. I'm not saying
ain't no consensus.
It is. That's an overall consensus, bro.
I disagree.
Hey,
go ahead. We can move on.
So we will move on.
We move on.
We'll move on. We might come back and revisit, but we'll move on.
You act like Meek ain't got bars.
Meek do got bars. I mess with Meek.
Clearly he don't mess with you, Meek.
But he's not as talented as Kendrick.
How can you say that?
Because Kendrick's wordplay is better.
I disagree. Oh, no. I say I do agree, but I disagree that you can't make it arguable. That's all I'm saying. Well, all right, move on. Speaking of J. Cole, we go J. Cole next. Who you compare Cole to?
Bro, that's the easiest one, bro.
I know we're gonna disagree on this based on your last answer. Go ahead.
It's KD, bro. It's easily KD. I'll tell you why, bro. It's KD because of this. J. Cole, and I'll be honest. I'm gonna start by being honest. I'm a J. Cole fan. He's probably my favorite of the list of rappers, personally.
I like Drake, my personally, but I like Cole is my
personally
one of my favorites. Too.
Yeah, him and Drake are neck and neck, but I'll give it to Cole for me. But here's why. Cole, just like KD, everyone knew he had his potential, but for whatever reason, man, he never was reaching it. He was never reaching his potential. You knew he had it in him, but I used to hear, man, he boring, man. He boring. I heard this all the time when I was always trying to super J. Cole. He's boring. He's boring. He's boring. He's boring. You still hear it, but you don't hear it as much. He's boring. He's boring. He's boring. He's boring, right? Also, too, quiet. Some of the stuff that hurt him to where he never got the Drake level. And I said he won't get that early on in his career, just like KD. He kept to himself. He wanted out the spotlight. He didn't want none of that attention. And I'm not saying he wants it now, but it's gonna help with my transition to why he's like that. Very similar to KD. KD, he don't say nothing, press conference. We didn't know anything about KD. Really, people didn't really know about KD truly until he won that MVP and the whole mom speech. That's when probably the collective, you know what I'm saying? Now really people who watch basketball was like, oh, I like this guy. He's blah, blah, blah. But also, high expectations coming in. KD balled in college, right? J. Cole was put on by Hov. First artist signed to Rock Nation. Jay-Z hadn't signed anyone. He signs J. Cole. The expectations was high. His mixtape was dope too. So you can say the mixtape college or being signed to J. Cole is college. But it's not just what the past. Now it's where they have become. The ascension that KD has now done is the same thing that J. Cole has done. J. Cole went from probably, I would say a few years ago, if not a couple years, probably right before 2014 Forest Hill Drive is, yeah, he's a good rapper. Yeah, I think he's good. But I wouldn't say he up there with Kendrick. Kendrick continually kept beating him out, which I still think Kendrick has beaten him out from a award point of view. You know what I'm saying? He's good. It was always a Kendrick and Cole. Who do you like better? Who do you like better? Who do you like better? I don't think he's quite as good. But as of late, he has turned it on, bro. Just like KD did in the finals, just like KD did when he went to Golden State, he has turned it on and he ramped it up, and now it's undeniable that how good Cole is. It's undeniable how good KD is. He just won Finals MVP.
That don't mean shit to you.
He just won.
Finals MVP means nothing. So who cares?
I'm about to say something. Yeah, he just won All-Star MVP.
That means nothing either. Who cares?
No, I never said it.
You said it means nothing, so go ahead.
No. I said starting means nothing.
There's no way the Finals MVP means nothing and the All-Star MVP means something.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't make sense.
The best.
Yeah, of a fake game that nobody's playing against. So let's go. Move on.
Yeah, why does LeBron win it? Why does Kobe win it? Why does Jordan
win it? I don't put no stock into it.
Because they're the best.
They don't play on defense. Go ahead.
So he's turning it as of late, and people have seen through his playing now, and he's taking a more assertive role, KD, on the court, to where people have seen before. Y'all was the thing you kept hearing is, why you take a backseat to Russell, man? Why you take a backseat to Russell? Why you take the backseat to Russell? He's turned it on later, and he found it's almost like he grew up and he found where he belongs and how he wants to play. Same with Cole. Cole was like, for those who don't know Cole, he was finding this balance of how can I be the superstar but yet be myself and not have to be gimmicky like they want me to be. He's now found his niche where he realizes he can be whoever he want to be and who he is and still make hot music. The features he's been dropping, the albums he's been dropping are at a way better level than what they once were.
That's interesting.
So that's why I give.
Do you give? My bad, I didn't make a joke.
No. I mean, that's essentially my point.
So do you put any stock into the fact that KD didn't find himself or become renowned as KD until he joined the great team already?
Yeah, I do put stock in that.
So how do you compare that to Cole?
Because Cole, just like KD, there was no reason for Cole not to be as great as he is now. He could have always been. He was underachieving. He would drop out. He'll make an album you wouldn't hear from him. See, all this time while Kendrick was getting his wave, while Kendrick, whether you want to call him, who'd you call him, Kawhi, or whether you want to call him, who'd I call him,
Who'd you call Kendrick?
Steph Curry. While they getting his wave, Kendrick was getting surpassed. That's one of the reasons why I gave Kendrick Steph Curry, because here KD has been here. He's been here, and it was always like, KD's going to be the next one of LeBron. KD's going to be the next one of LeBron. Steph, you know what I'm saying? Like J. Cole. And all of a sudden, Kendrick just came in. Boom, just like, he won every award. Mm-hmm. He's performing at everything. And as a fan, I'm looking back like, damn, like Cole ain't shit. It's the same. It's how I felt about KD, too. It's like America just fell in love with this guy, Steph Curry, which is nothing wrong with that.
But then that's like KD. That's like Kendrick going and just buddying up to Cole.
They are hella cool. They talking about making an album together.
Cole butting up to Kendrick. It's like,
okay, he's done that too.
I can't win without you. Nah, that ain't happening.
They didn't say he can't win without him, but he stopped. Cole was one of the first ones to say. Remember when he dropped that King of New York verse.
I'm the King of New York. Yeah.
Cole ain't really came for Kendrick or nothing like that. He was the one saying, look how he said in the album, hey, look how all of us are kings now, all this stuff like that. He's actually always brought saying, let's all be unity. Let's not do how the old people did and fight against each other. That's what Cole has always actually preached.
See, Cole the thing is, Cole's made his own wave. Right, his wave is I'm just gonna be me. KD joined the wave.
No, he definitely joined the wave, but he also had to find who he was as a player. That's the problem. He didn't know if he everyone was telling me he needed to take the lead. He needed to take the lead. He needed to get the ball to Russell Westbrook. You need to stop get past him, let them take control. Your team. He actually found his niche. Whether it's you could say because he was on an all-star amazing team. I agree. I don't like the move he made to go to Golden State.
No, I don't care about
but he found his niche though. He found, you know what? I don't have to be what everybody told me I had to be to win this championship. He found out what he needed, and that's why I feel like he grew up. When he went to Golden State, despite what everybody thought, he knew what he wanted. That was the whole thing. It was like he knew what he wanted from a team. He knew where he wanted to play. He knew where he fit in. He knew where his skill sets would be. He finally found this stuff. It took him a while to grow, but he could have always been this guy. We always wanted him to be this guy because he had the ability, and that's how I feel about Cole.
Gotcha, but you say he couldn't be the guy next to Westbrook like that, right?
Well, he felt he couldn't.
Right, yeah.
He felt he couldn't.
Speaking of which, my comparison for Cole is...
Not Westbrook, bro. Bro, that's so disrespectful, bro. That's so disrespectful to Cole.
Westbrook, bro. Dog.
Come on, man.
I'm glad you asked.
Come on, bro. Come on,
listen, man. Westbrook, look, he might not win chips, a chip in his career while he's in his prime, at least. Similar to Cole, he might not never win the awards like that.
Come on, man.
He's not gonna win the awards.
Bro, this is so disrespectful.
Cole ain't gonna win the awards, right? But
he might now.
I would think even now.
He got a nice wave right now. He's not got a nice
wave
right now.
Wave, but like the reason I'm comparing him to Westbrook is Westbrook has forced you.
Bro, Westbrook would pull up from half court and just throw up a shot, bro. Not even get to an offensive set, man. Don't disrespect Cole like that, bro.
Westbrook could go 104,
bro. I've seen, man.
We've seen.
It's like
he do a 104 fast break.
Cole put his whole squad. Now I'm gonna let you finish your point so I can debunk it. Finish your whole point. Finish your whole point about. Bro, that's so disrespectful, bro.
Westbrook
so disrespectful.
He went 104 disrespectful, bro. No, that's the bad part.
And then I think either got a shot blocked or
it was blocked.
It was blocked, wasn't it? I said, come on, man.
Well, no, I'm gonna get to the pros though. That's the cons. The pros is Westbrook forced you to pick a side. Once KD left, he's like, look, this is who I am. I was kind of, I was trying to capitulate to KD. I know he's great. Just like Cole was like, I was kind of trying to find my place. I know these dudes are great. But once KD dipped, Westbrook like, all right, this is me. I might not win a chip, but I'm gonna find my niche. Like you said, I'm gonna find my niche. I'm gonna find what works for me. I'm gonna have people who love me. Westbrook's either all or nothing. You love him or you hate him, and that's it. Like you love Westbrook. Like OKC fans, they love Westbrook. Westbrook fans, like Allen Iverson, he loves Westbrook. But on the opposite, a lot of people they hate him. Like they hate how he dressed. They just hate.
Has he perfected? So one thing I said about J. Cole, not only did he find his niche, but by finding his niche also, he found how to make a balance between, all right, I can still make conscious records that's not like just shake your ass music, or shake your butt music, but I also can make some hits that are a little more entertaining as well.
Yeah, but yeah.
What is since KD left? What realization has Westbrook come to that has improved his game?
I think since KD left, he did win MVP, right? But you put stock in that, right? No, you put stock in that, right? You said that yourself. You put stock in league MVP. You just said that a couple minutes ago.
No, that was All-Star MVP.
But you said Kawhi. I was telling Kawhi won this.
No, I said defensive MVP.
Yeah, but you said I put stock in real MVP, but.
No, I said defensive.
No, when I said Finals MVP, you was like, I was stock in real MVP.
No, I said defensive MVP.
Okay, but do you put stock in the real MVP, like in the MVP?
Yeah, I do. Okay, I do.
Okay, I assume you did. You a basketball fan.
I do.
Okay, so he won the MVP since he left.
All right.
He's averaged a triple-double. Even you said it's impressive yourself.
It is impressive.
Okay, so he's improved his game. He's like, this is my game.
He was doing that with KD.
He wasn't averaging.
He had less shots.
But he wasn't averaging a triple-double.
He had less shots.
But he wasn't averaging.
He'd have to work on anything to get. What did he work? What has he worked on? What has he improved in?
He averages triple. His
efficiency. He has the ball in his hand more.
Okay, but that's his niche. His niche is like, I need the ball. Period.
That's what he was doing with KD, though.
No, but he was deferring to KD.
That's why they wasn't winning.
No, he was deferring to KD. They wasn't winning because they didn't have a good balance. And sometimes he was deferring to KD too much.
KD was deferring to him too much. Or they was deferring to each other. Like you said, it wasn't a good balance.
Yeah, it wasn't a good balance.
But I'm not going to just say he was deferring to KD. That's why.
No, I'm saying, but it wasn't all on his fault. It wasn't all on Westbrook.
No, it wasn't on both of them.
Okay.
It was on both of them.
I'm saying his niche is, look, I need the ball in my hands. Period. That's my niche.
Okay,
and I'm forcing Westbrook forces you to choose a side.
He makes too many mistakes, bro.
Look, he forces you to choose a side. You love him or you hate him. Just like Cole. Cole forces you to choose a side.
What,
like Cole.
What blemishes is on Cole?
My point. Cole's not scared. He's not apologetic. He's scared to be black. He's not scared to put his conscious shit out there. Like a lot of artists are. They just are. Even today and age. I mean,
KD ain't scared either. No, KD got to a point where he said, "F the media. I don't care what y'all say. No, I'm gonna just say what I want to. I'm not gonna sit here and get these."
No, but I'm not saying. I'm using that as an analogy.
I know, but I'm using that point right there to make my point.
I got you, but I'm saying, but Westbrook ain't scared to be himself either. Like he not.
No, you're right. He never been scared.
He's never been scared to be himself.
He also flashy though.
No, not part. That's a con, but that's more like
that's flashy,
that's cosmetic stuff. I'm talking about just as far as substance.
It's all part of making my point.
Yeah, I feel you, but I mean, hey, that's my comparison.
Bro, here's the thing. Westbrook plays reckless. He plays hard.
He doesn't play reckless.
He goes hard on everything.
He does not play reckless. He used to play reckless. He looks like he's playing reckless because he plays so fast.
He plays hard and aggressive all the time, bro. Hard and aggressive all the time.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not saying anything wrong with that. That's not Cole's style though.
Cole he didn't have an aggressive style. On tracks he do. Maybe that's not his personality.
Not all the time. That's all. That's how. I mean, that's one of the things I like about Westbrook is he do go hard all the time. He's more. Hey, I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah, but he go hard all the time.
You gonna say next? You gonna say Meek Mill?
You already know. You already know I'm going. You already know I'm going.
You gonna say for Meek Mill?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm about to say.
Let's move on to Meek Mill.
Yeah, well, until we moving on to Meek Mill, y'all know where I'm going. He's Westbrook, bro. He's Westbrook for a lot of the reasons we said.
You say that because of his cadence, bro.
No, his cadence, his aggressiveness, his flashiness. Because Meek flashy too. Come on, bro. He got re-locked up for riding a motorbike, bro.
That's not flashy. That's just.
Come on, man.
Injustice. That's
he dated Nicki Minaj.
How's that flashy?
What you mean, bro? He's not a low key.
Safari.
He's not a low.
Safari flashy.
Yeah, come on, bro. Exactly. He's not a low key personality, man. Okay. And I'm not saying Russell Westbrook Westbrook on the court. I want to make sure because I want to take nothing against him. On the court, he makes bonehead decisions sometimes. We're like, come on, that was just dumb. Meek's done that in the past too. Now both have learned from him, I believe, but both have been known to just make some knucklehead decisions.
Talking about comparing on the court.
On the court.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about off the court. There's nothing about. I don't know anything about any decisions that Russell Westbrook made off the court.
I got you.
But that's my comparison of why you do that? But they both go hard, and they're both very talented. And Meek may never win an award. The point you make, Meek may never reward, but Meek is just like Westbrook. If you watch Westbrook play, there's no denying that Westbrook is good. Period. And you know what? Another thing about Westbrook
is one MVP though. Just FYI.
Right. Okay, but all right. But here's the thing. You know another thing about Westbrook? The old heads, the greats, love how he plays. They love him.
So they love Meek's style.
All the old head people love Meek.
I see that.
They love him. They respect him. They respect this hustle. They respect this grind. They respect how real he is. And it's kind of the same thing with that authenticity. They both seem like they're just real people. As long as we've known Russell Westbrook, as long as he's been in the spotlight, I'll be honest personally, I don't remember him too much at UCLA. Maybe you will. But as long as I've known him since he's been in the NBA, he seems to be the same type of guy. Meek has been the same guy. Meek has been rapping on stuff since he was a teenager. There's videos of him. He's the same guy. Now he's matured, but I'm saying he's the same guy. Like, he doesn't feel like he's ever had this fake stage where you've heard this before with like a Drake and stuff like that. Like Drake didn't used to, you know what I'm saying? Now he's doing the grills and this tough guy stuff. And some people say, he didn't used to be that. You don't hear that type of controversy when it comes to like Meek. That's why I would say Meek is Westbrook for me. So go ahead.
What about the controversy you said? You don't hear a controversy?
Like the controversy like you do with Drake saying like Drake switches up and he ain't really this tough guy. Like everyone, you don't hear many people saying Meek ain't who he pretended or who his persona is. You don't hear people saying Westbrook ain't who his persona is. Like he is that guy. Like he ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not a fake tough guy.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna
like
say,
you hear that about LeBron
right,
too.
right.
Sometimes you're like when he on the court and he try to act like he gonna flex on somebody. They be like, oh, he wouldn't do that to that player. You know what I'm saying? You've never heard nobody say that about Westbrook. Like people believe he is who he perceives to be.
See, I was gonna say for Meek, it might throw you off a little bit. I was gonna say John Wall. I mean, maybe not in person. I don't know how his personality or his temperament.
Okay.
Really. But as far as the game,
yeah, talk about the game.
Because John Wall really just got one speed. Kind of like Westbrook. Westbrook like only has one speed, but John Wall is kind of the same play. He only has really like one speed. He can't really, you know, he's super. He's probably the fastest player with the ball in his hands I've seen, bro. Like
maybe faster than Westbrook.
I think it's close, bro. I think it's real close. People just don't see John Wall play on TV a lot because you know
that's true.
He plays for the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I think because like John Wall has been the same player even since I remember watching him in Kentucky. He's always been fast, can dribble, got handle, can pass, can't really shoot. You know what I'm saying? Same with Meek. Like Meek, you know, he's always can spit. Like you said, since he was rapping with the dirty braids, he can spit. But and I'm a big Meek fan, but I don't really see too much like too much evolution.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see too much improvements. I don't want to say improvement, but just evolution. Like what's can you switch the cards up a little bit?
What do you mean by it? His cadence or because his lyrics have changed?
I'm talking about his cadence.
I mean, no, he's still rapping about street stuff.
I mean delivery, just delivery. Like I mean, like even the lyrics kind of changed. He talking about more I guess conscious stuff and.
I mean, he still talks about his normal stuff, but he's mature. Yeah, he's made more melodic records and more love records. Changed,
especially on today's album. He got like with LMA and he got to sing a little bit. But I'm talking about just as far as delivery, sometimes it's like it kind of go too. Sometimes he don't need to go hard all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That could be same for Westbrook.
No. That's what I said. I don't.
I feel the same about John Wall. The only reason I would give it still more to Westbrook than John Wall is, I think that it's not a knock against John Wall. I just think Westbrook's better than John Wall. So because I think Westbrook's better than John Wall, then I think that's how I view Meek. I view Meek as a that's why I was saying earlier we were talking about Meek in comparison. I view Meek as a very good rapper.
I see that.
And I'm not saying John Wall's not really good, but comparing the two that we comparing Westbrook to John Wall, I would take Westbrook.
See, the issue is
every time.
The issue is not position. At a certain point, John Wall and Westbrook was like this. You know what I'm saying? And Westbrook, my opinion is, I think he's a better player too. But he did have a chance to play with Harden and KD for all those years. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you can discount that. Name me a good player John Wall's ever played with. I mean, besides Bradley, who's been hurt throughout his career for forever, but he's good.
Bradley Beal?
Yeah, he's hurt. I mean, he's good, but he's not. I mean, he's okay. He's good.
Teammates have also said that West. You've heard the negative things. John Wall. You know what I mean?
I'm with that. But name a good player he's played with. But I guess besides Beal, who's I guess a semi all-star. I guess. I don't think you can name me. I mean, you can name me a good team he's had for real. I mean, I take all that into account when I say Westbrook's better, but
you're right. There's no one other than Bill that he's played with, but I also don't want to discredit.
Has he played with anybody good besides Bill?
No. But
maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I can't think of nobody.
No, I can't. I'm definitely not thinking of anyone.
Okay,
but I'll still say this though. But I don't want to take that away from Westbrook because Westbrook probably would have been Westbrook whether he had KD or
I don't know, man.
Or Harden. Period. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. You're right. We don't know. Yeah. But I'm not gonna because I don't know. I'm not gonna discredit him for that.
I got you. But I still say John Wall. But I see a Westbrook point. But I already use Westbrook for Cole, so.
Right. See, that's the thing, right?
I can't go back.
You can always bring him over KD. All right. Yeah. All right. So you gotta leave. You gonna lead off with this one. We're gonna go with
Who we got?
I was gonna go with this first. I'm sorry. Let's go Big Sean.
Ooh, that's tough.
I know my Big Sean. You want me to start off with it?
Nah, I got one. I'm gonna go Big Sean. We can if you want, but I go.
I can say if you need a second, bro, I got it.
I'm gonna go Kemba Walker.
Okay.
That's my Big Sean. Like Big Sean, he got talent. So Kemba Walker, the guard for the Hornets. He got talent, man. He a dope little point guard. I mean, he's miniature for point guard. I mean, for NBA wise.
Yep.
He got heart though. He go come with it. His game is. He's not necessarily a scorer. I mean, he's a scorer, obviously, but he's not like a a scoring point guard. I guess he's not like a Curry, but he's gonna give you 22, 5, 6 assists, some rebounds. But his game, it just translates. He's consistent. He may not wow you, but he's going, and he may not lead his team to the playoffs every year. But it ain't always his fault. Right. It really ain't probably never his fault.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's consistently good.
That's funny.
Sometimes great.
Yep.
He's an all-star. He deservedly so.
Yep.
He deserves to be mentioned.
Yep. In
that class of good NBA players.
Yep.
So if we just compare that to Big Sean. Big Sean's had an interesting career because he came. I don't want to say he wasn't as highly touted and highly regarded as Cole because of his mixtapes, but he had some dope mixtapes. Right.
One can argue that
maybe
he had better mixtapes overall. Cole just had Friday Night Light.
Yeah, Finally Famous.
All his Finally Famous are hidden.
All
of them. You're right.
So he had high expectations, but he didn't sign the hold though.
Yeah, so I agree.
But his career. His first album dropped. I can't think of his name. First album. It was Finally Famous.
Yeah, I think it was Finally.
The album was called Finally Famous.
Yeah.
That dope album. But then Big Sean just
he had the hands up in the air.
Yeah, he said, "Gonna in the morning."
Yep, Chardonnay.
Yeah. He had all that stuff. Had one with Waka. What's the one with Waka Flocka? That was Chardonnay. No, that was.
No, you thinking of Wale with No Hands? That wasn't Big Sean. Is that what you thinking of?
Yeah, I'm thinking of. Anyway, he had the Chris Brown joint. Yeah. The album was dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, ass.
Yeah. He always, bro, on every album he got
bangers, but he kind of comes and goes in waves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's always consistently good, but he doesn't wow you. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm waiting for you to finish your point.
I'm a huge Big Sean fan.
Yeah.
I like Big Sean. I like his delivery. I just I like everything he stands. You know what I'm saying? He always raps about some introspective stuff, but he never really wows you anymore. He doesn't really wow you. You know what I'm saying? And lately it seems like he's kind of faded off a little bit. Now Kemba Walker's getting better, but I compared him because Kemba doesn't really wow you sometimes. I mean, but he's always every now and then he gonna make a play like, oh, okay, I see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna get. I mean, his team's always gonna be kind of bad. He won't lead his team to the playoffs like that.
Man, so here's why I can't wait to talk right now.
Hey, hold on, let me last point.
Go ahead, make your point.
Big Sean, it may not always be his fault that he's not as he's not mentioned in the same breath as Cole, Kendrick and Drake.
Yep, Meek. Yep.
I think it's not always his fault because of the team he's on with the good music team, and obviously Kanye's kind of problematic right now. I don't think that helps him. You know what I'm saying? And I think honestly, if he kind of separated himself from good music a little bit,
bro, you making my points.
Go ahead.
I mean, you're making most of my points.
It's just like Kemba. I think if Kemba got out of Charlotte, bro, he'd be a way bigger star.
You're making most of my points. It's gonna be just like the John Wall, Westbrook.
So you say John Wall?
No. It's gonna be no.
Oh, just like the kind of similar kind of.
Mine is Dame Lillard. Mine's Dame Lillard.
Yeah.
That's who he is to me. It's very similar to John Wall. The biggest difference between Dame Lillard and Kemba to me, I mean, there's a lot of difference, but the biggest with the comparison is Dame Lillard's been playing longer than Kemba.
Not that much longer.
But I feel like his expectations been there longer. You don't think so? I don't know how much longer. You don't think that much longer? What, 3 years?
No, he's not that much longer than Kemba.
You don't think so?
I'll look it up, but no.
Yeah, let's double check that. But because for me, but a lot of the points you made, I don't really have to make them because they all apply to what I was saying.
Yeah.
If Kemba, we don't get to watch neither one of them play a lot because where they live, it's their markets. But if you watch their markets, just like Big Sean, if you heard his music and you listen to rap and you enjoy rap, it's no denying this guy is talented.
Right.
Period.
But the thing that, to your point, at least Lillard's in the playoffs every year. He has a McCollum. He's in the playoffs every year.
Yeah, but what?
I'm saying he's more visible than Kemba has been. The past 3. Was Charlotte in the playoffs ever since Kemba's been there? I don't think so. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Maybe 1 year if that.
That's my point though. He's in the East.
But I think Big Sean's been. I think he's had his sign too. I mean, he's had big song. I've seen him on an award show. He was on the most recent like the BET Award, whatever song with him. It was like him. I think YG, Nicki Minaj. Like Sean keeps reminding you that he's great, which I get. Like I said, you made these points, man. It's like you know that he's good before whatever reason. And it's funny because your last point you made, at least would have been the only point I could have made that was different. I agree. I think it's the crew he's with. I think it's who you're running with. I think if you take Dame Lillard, just like you made about Kemba Walker, if you take Dame Lillard off of Portland, you put him in all these other teams with everybody trying to team up and stuff. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And it's the same. It's the same thing. That's how I feel. It's like, I mean, I was listening to one of Big Sean's mixtape. One of the Finally Famouses, and he was actually talking about. It's when he did the rap to Say What's Real, and I remember he said, honestly, yeah, I wish I could take you off tour so you can focus more on my stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he, you know what I'm saying? He said, and it's like, even that right there, like, and that was like before he became really big.
Right.
So I feel like that's always been his problem. It's just always been he went under Ye's tutelage, and I think he coasted. Not to get political. It's kind of like what black people did with Obama. You know what I'm saying? But like it's like he got comfortable with being under Ye and thinking like I'm gonna be, but like that ain't what happened. That ain't the move. And unlike J. Cole, because it's the same thing that could have happened to J. Cole. Jay-Z didn't. J. Cole rapped about that too. He rapped about.
People used to always be like, "Why don't Jay-Z big him up more?"
Yeah. And that's what J. Cole said. Like J. Cole shot me out. Don't you know that I'll be out in France doing whatever you like
Pacquiao.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like he got that. Like he probably came in there not realizing that.
My hook could not rock you out.
Yeah, on, it's like he probably realized that earlier than Big Sean. Like, man, I thought being signed to J. Cole meant. It wasn't like Wayne. Wayne went, I'm sorry, my bad. I appreciate it. Jay-Z. It's like Wayne was putting Drake on everything, and Wayne was still in his prime. We put him on everything. Yeah. They didn't get that same treatment, but J. Cole took that opportunity and he said, "Hey, I'm about to push more." And I wish that he did more. And honestly, that's how I feel about a Dame. I'm like, man, why doesn't he leave Portland, man?
I know why though. I mean,
why? Because the personality, because he don't want to do that teaming up stuff.
No, not even that. Why? Well. First of all, actually, Kimba's he's came in the league in 2011. Lillard came in the league 2012, so he's been in the league longer.
Okay.
But you don't know that because he's in Charlotte.
Yeah, he's in Charlotte.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I think about this though. What other teams are in the Pacific Northwest besides the Blazers? None. Ain't no Seattle Sonics. Ain't no Washington. Nothing. Right? Dame Lillard basically is the face of Pacific Northwest, bro. Like
Utah is kind of like,
but that's
that's more like
that's Southwest, Southwest.
Southwest.
Bro, I mean he's the face of the whole region basically in basketball, so I can see how that's.
Yeah, but unfortunately
I mean it's because of the pros and cons.
Yeah, and the con is we don't get to see him as much.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, that's the thing is like, but anyway, back to the big point.
I mean, it's similar.
It's similar. It's funny. When I was waiting to hear you say it, when you said Kim, I'm like, bro, it's just like the last one because they're similar players. They have their differences, but it's a similar kind of trajectories. Whereas the talent's there, they have similar characteristics, but that's how I feel about Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I can see that.
I got the next one I'm coming off. I want to hear you say this one is interesting, man. Let's go with Chance.
You gotta go first. Go ahead.
Man, let me think. I need a quick second to think about Chance.
Chance the Rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Chicago himself. Who you got for Chance?
I don't want to give him now. Man, I gotta be somebody better than.
Go ahead.
Hold on, give me a hot second for Chance. Give me a hot
second. Go ahead. I can go when we go.
Yeah, go ahead, go if you don't mind. Cause I got a couple I'm juggling right now.
All right, for Chance, I'm gonna go with D'Angelo Russell. D'Angelo Russell. Yeah, bro.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm going D'Angelo Russell.
Come on.
Tell you why.
Yeah, please tell me why. Because he only had his one good year.
Yeah, one good year.
And that's this year. So please tell me why.
Chance only had one good album. Name another good album Chance had.
His mixtapes was strong though.
Name another good album. What put him on the map? It wasn't his mixtapes. It was the album.
Go ahead. I'll let you finish making your thing. Go ahead.
I mean, I like Chance the Rapper. I like his mixtapes too. But his mixtapes, they weren't like on Big Sean's level or J. Cole's level.
That's true.
They were good mixtapes.
He's actually improved as a rapper.
He's improved.
I agree.
He's improved immensely. To me.
Okay.
I'm gonna say D'Angelo Russell because look, I'm a Lakers fan, so D'Angelo Russell was highly touted. I mean, number 2 overall pick. He had his ups and downs in LA, but once he got traded, really he played well his whole tenure with the Nets. He just now became an all-star. But he's real, like he's a real eccentric dude. He got, he's creative, his tats, he got his personality. I think is mirrors Chance as far as Chance is kind of low key, but at the same time he's not low key. He's creative. He's kind of innovative, and I think D'Angelo Russell on the court, his play, he's like he's a character on the court. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna wow you. He's not really athletic. He's not gonna blow by you, but he consistently puts up points. He had a great year this year. Okay. He's gonna lead teams to the playoffs, so he just had a great year. No one saw that coming. Mm-hmm. Made the All-Star team, mm-hmm. and I think that his future is really, 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 really bright.
I'm gonna say this right here. I'm not trying to kill your point because I want to get back on and finish making points. I think that's one of the keys to Chance, because even when I get my person, that's what the key is.
Yeah, I think D'Angelo Russell's. Because people,
Chance is more a projection.
Yeah. But people forget. At least the average fan is like, D'Angelo Russell, or just a lot of kids, like even like with the Lakers young players now, like the Balls and the Ingrams and everybody. It's like, they're not this, they're not that. But D'Angelo Russell's probably only 22, 23 right now. That's young. He's kind of hitting his stride, and just like Chance, Chance had some good mixtapes. But I remember my cousin went to see Chance, 5 years ago in like Lawrence or something, like $10 or something. And it was packed, but it was like he's finding his stride. He found his niche. He's doing the whole independent thing, and his music is not it's not standard music. It's not standard rap music. It's always a creative niche to it.
Yeah.
Just like D'Angelo Russell's game and his personality, it's not black and white. And his trajectory right now is that he's found his stride and now he's hitting his potential.
All right, so here's where we're going to differ on this Chance. The biggest difference is this. I think it's how we view Chance.
How do you view him?
And his Chance.
How do you think I view him?
Well, I'm gonna tell you how we have to assume you view him based off the person you pick, compared to how I view him. Because of the people, I'm deciding between two. I'm gonna tell you who the two I'm deciding between. I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna go with, but I'm gonna tell you the two I was deciding between. I was deciding between the Greek Freak and Anthony Davis.
Nah. No.
So let me tell you why.
No.
Let me tell you why. I think that Chance has the potential to be just as good as Drake.
Nah.
He's so young. He's so raw. He's still going to where he is. He has that potential.
Chance ain't got he ain't got an ounce of buzz Drake had when Drake was his age.
But I'm going with AD. And the reason I'm going with AD is this.
I wasn't expecting those two names.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. It's because it's all about potential. I think that Chance hasn't done much yet. But with the one album he dropped, it's like it launched him legendary status. It's literally like he won 3 Grammys off of it.
Okay. Now what's the follow-up?
He hasn't had a follow-up yet. Unlike AD, who hasn't won anything yet.
But he's talking about team sport.
I know, but here's the point. But the potential is high. He can one day be the greatest.
But he was number 1 overall pick.
Okay.
You can't remember high expectations. Chance
okay. Well, Chance now has high expectations. Maybe his number 1 pick is his first is the 3 Grammys.
But has he lived up to him? Because I ain't heard that in 2 years.
AD hasn't he lived up to it?
I think he has.
No, he still got time. But he hasn't. But he hasn't.
I'm saying if you're saying Chance,
we just talked about John Wall playing with Bradley Beal. He had Boogie Cousins.
Who?
And he had Rondo.
Who?
AD.
He had Boogie Cousins like 30 games.
Don't matter. They could have. They could have done more.
For 30 games?
Yes.
Come on, man.
All I'm saying is this: when you're the number 1, yes, you're the number 1 overall pick, yes. And he's ridiculously talented. All I'm saying is this: I think Chance. Yes. I think Chance is ridiculous. See, to me, the reason D'Angelo Russell is a slight. Come on, bro. The reason why he's a slight. The reason why he's a slight to Chance is this: I don't think D'Angelo Russell ability is at Chance's ability. What Chance has already shown he can do. I don't think it is. I just don't think it is. I think AD is showing us how great he can be. But I don't think anybody's walking around saying. At one point, people were saying just like with Chance. At one point, people were saying AD gonna be the next great thing. But the AD talk of being the next great thing is tapered off. It's tapered off. Now I think AD gonna come out and show these boys, y'all forgot about me. And I think Chance has the potential to do that too. Now, will Chance do it? I don't know, but I think so because I think he has the talent to do so.
Here's my problem. You compare Chance to Drake. For one, Drake was putting out content left and right and dropping heat.
He also
Chance ain't doing that though. I mean, yeah, it's different. He's independent.
Hold on, we're not comparing to Drake. You compared him to Drake.
You said Chance could be the next bigger than Drake. Or
yeah, he could be.
I strongly disagree with that. Drake was putting out heat. Weekly.
Okay, but he's still super young though.
No, but I'm
Drake
saying,
is 32.
I think one of the chances. I think what may mess Chance up is he may be trying to do too much. Yeah, hey. Like, just put out just put out dope. I mean, not just do it because you can be more than just rapper.
Maybe.
But I think he may be resting on his laurels too much, bro. Like, when did the coloring book come out? 16?
It definitely wasn't.
It wasn't 18.
No, definitely wasn't 100% by 18. It's either 17 or 16. It was early on in the year too. It's either 17 or 16. I think probably it's like 16.
So we can say it's probably been 2 years. Right?
Yeah. It's
solid 2 years. This day and age, bro, that's too long not to drop that.
That's definitely too long.
He dropped I Might Need Security.
He did not Might Need Security. And it still was hidden. Was it still not hidden? So he's still showing us he got it.
But that ain't showing me. No, I need a full body of work to be like, okay, yeah, this is a great follow-up to Coloring Book.
We just said people gave good mixtape and we use that as
but that's back in the 2000s, bro.
Yeah, but I'm just saying no matter. You can still judge somebody off. J. Cole don't need. I mean, he's giving body work with me. Even when he dropping songs,
proving himself.
I know he is. Chance didn't prove himself with that one album.
No.
Everybody went through. It was look how it was heralded, bro.
A lot of people can have one good album. You said that yourself.
Yeah, that's true. But look how it was heralded. But do people win 3 Grammys off one good album?
Lauryn Hill did. She stopped. I love Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, Lauryn Hill probably. If Chance stopped right now, we would say the same thing. Like, man, what how good this guy gonna be?
Okay.
And if AD gets hurt next year, we'll be saying the same thing. I wonder how good AD would have been. So nobody's gonna be thinking I wonder how good D'Angelo Russell could have been.
So you telling me nobody's dropped one great album and got Grammys and fell off? There's been plenty of people done that.
Who? Rappers?
Or artists in general.
Well, let's talk about rappers though.
Okay, name me some.
You gotta think who he beat out. He beat out all these other guys we already talked about. Drake's, Kendrick's, Cole's. People who had very strong.
How many dope albums did Wale have?
Come on, man. Let's not talk about.
No. That's that question. We got to talk about.
You can't ask me because I'm gonna be slighted.
Wale has had one dope album.
No.
One dope album.
Saw Ambition?
No, not even Ambition.
Ambition was tough.
The album About Nothing was better than that.
Yeah, About Nothing do hit.
That's to me. That's the dopest. I mean, Ambition was dope. About Nothing was dope. Ambition was dope. But I mean, come on, man. You can have one dope album and follow. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, but he ain't went nothing off About Nothing.
I'm not just talking about stats though. You giving me stats.
Yes,
Drake rarely was anything, but his albums are always good.
Who?
Drake, I'm talking about Grammys. You talking about Grammy stuff, right?
Drake has won Grammys before this year too. He won Grammy this year, but he won Grammy before.
I know what I'm saying, but you would think he won.
But yeah, you would think he win more.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Cole ain't won no Grammys.
Cole ain't won nothing.
Okay, that's my point. So I don't mean he ain't
Cole has not won anything.
Yeah, I don't mean he ain't had no albums.
Hey,
what happened? They got a fight.
I don't know, but for the sake though, like I said, I think a lot of your arguments I kind of agree with, but I think the biggest thing about Chance, because he's such a short body of work though, is the potential, and I don't think we're disagreeing with the potential of the player. I think we're disagreeing with where we view the Chance currently at, and where we trajectory and where we think he currently at. You currently said he had D'Angelo Russell. He's a good player, but like I'm saying, no, I don't
think Chance is great right now. That's what I'm saying. I mean, the Coloring Book was a great album, and I'm a big Chance fan. I don't think he's great. I can't call him great off one. I can't call him great off a one dope album.
I don't say AD great. I think he will be great. I think he has all the. He has tools to maybe even be the great tits, but he has the tools to be great. Let's move it along.
So is he a top 5 player in the NBA? AD?
No, currently no.
Top 10?
Yes.
That means you're great.
Chance is probably a top 10 rapper right now.
No.
Yeah, he is. Off ability, yes, he is.
Well, now you change the criteria.
So what else are we basing the top 10 rapper off of then?
So what do you mean ability? A lot of rappers got ability that would never make a dope album.
Yeah, but you're gonna try to use like longevity and all that stuff.
No, I'm just talking about just will he be recognized as one of the greatest?
I think that? Are you asking me? Do I think Chance is a top 10 rapper? Yes, I do think Chance is a top 10 rapper.
I guess we just disagree.
All right, let's move on. I got the next one for you. Mr. Travis Scott, sicko mode himself.
Travis Scott?
Yep.
It's tough.
I got mine. Want me to go?
You go first. You go first. I gotta think.
I'm gonna give Travis Scott Kyrie. I'm gonna give Travis Scott Kyrie, and here's why. Kyrie Irving, for those who may not know when I say Kyrie Irving. Here's why. Very high ceiling as well. Super talented. Super duper talented. But I think maybe distracted from how great they really could be. I mean, you got Travis
Scott's distracted?
Yeah, he has to be. He's always he's out in the press more. I'm gonna
maybe that's what's made him so invisible.
I'm gonna use, but that visibility is not helping the quality of his music though.
No, but visibility is helping his career.
Yeah, maybe it's helping his career, but I'll say I'm gonna use what ASAP Rocky said, essentially when he was dating whatever Kardashian.
Who ASAP Rocky dated?
Kendall.
What is that?
The other sister, like it's Kylie and Kendall. Like the ones that not Kardashian, they are Jenners.
He dated Kylie?
Yeah, he dated Kylie.
The one Travis Scott's girl?
No, he dated Kendall.
Okay. That's the one that nobody. That's the one that she just don't want to be in spotlight.
Yeah, she don't want to be in spotlight. But even ASAP Rocky said, "Dude, being in that family is just too much, man. You just you can't move, you can't do nothing." So for me, my thing is this:
why can't you move and do nothing? Because it's just the paparazzi.
Yeah, it's just paparazzi. And like I don't know. You have to ask him more in detail. I don't know. This is my assumption.
Let me call up ASAP Rocky.
Right. Well, I don't want to speak for him either. But this is my point though. Kyrie is Uncle Drew, right?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong. I'm not saying these things are wrong.
Uh-huh.
But I'm just saying this. Uncle Drew, you got the thing with the whole. Was it Carucci or no? Not Carucci. What's Kalani? I said Carucci.
What happened with Kalani?
Shout
out Kalani.
When he talking to no, not Kalani.
That was disrespectful. Party next door.
That's party next door. But no, Kyrie was
Kyrie talking with Kalani.
Kalani, was it Kalani?
Yeah, Kyrie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kalani.
I'm talking about Travis Scott.
No. I'm talking about.
Yeah, he talking to Kalani. Then party next door got back with her.
Yeah. That's what it was. But like, my thing is this. So that's just some off the field things that are associated with outside of their actual profession that you can reference, right? I'm not saying that they're bad things, but that just comes with, you don't hear that with other players, right? You don't hear Russell Westbrook's doing a movie or Russell Westbrook's dating. I know he's married, but dating this person. You just don't have this with other people. What you do with Travis, like you don't hear about Cole or Kendrick's personal life, but you'll hear about Travis Scott's. Kylie just accused Travis Scott. Recently, just accused him of cheating. There's stuff like that. That to me, that's often. I'm not saying it's bad. It affects them, but I'm just saying it could. But now let's talk about on the field ability. Upside's amazing. Like Travis Scott is so creative, and everybody that's worked with him said he's so creative. You watch Kyrie and his ability, phenomenal. The ball handling is probably not. Damn, he might be the best actual pure ball handler in the league.
Yeah, probably him and Steph.
Yeah, it's probably between him and Steph. The only reason I'll give the edge to him just for ball handling is because he's quicker.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And for me, it's the youth. He's still young. He's been around greatness. Same with Travis Scott. Travis Scott's been around. I mean, he's made songs with Kanye, Drake, a lot of people who probably kicked knowledge to him. Mm. Kyrie the knowledge has been kicked to him. Now, I think that's why some of his frustration comes, because he thought, I think when he went to Boston, I think he thought it was going to be an easier path. And I think he's learning now, once you've been in the locker room and you won, you see what it took to win, and you see how that team was and how things are easier and all this stuff. I think he's making that comparison. But if he didn't have that comparison to make, he probably wouldn't make it. Mm-hmm. But he's had that knowledge kicked to him. And I think that's going to benefit Kyrie in the long run of his career. Now, how many rings he wins, if he ever wins a ring, I don't know any of that. But I'm saying his career, his and how great he's going to be at his craft, I think it's going to benefit him the same with Travis Scott. I think he's going to just continue to grow. I think he's going to versatility. He's already shown that he can, from his rapping, from his producing, from his melodic sounds he does, he's shown that he's unique and he's original. And there's really nobody like him currently. They once tried to compare him to like the whole Thugger and all them cats, but then I think he separated himself. And I think
so unique.
I think he's unique.
Yeah, he's so unique. I'm with you.
I think that applies to Kyrie too. Kyrie literally is like, think about. I know you grew up hooping and stuff. Think about that. The one cats you grew up hooping with, and some dudes was just cold with the ball, bro. You like, dang, cold, bro. Like, everybody can hoop it. Like some people, you give them the ball like AI. It's like some people just when they got the ball in their hand and how they move and how smooth they make it look and stuff.
Yeah.
As God give, bro. They just really that's to me Kyrie. So that's why I made the comparison. That's why I gave Travis Scott Kyrie.
That's interesting. See, I gave Travis Scott. It's kind of like off. It's kind of like yours when it comes to like off the field. Not all, you know.
Off the court.
Off the court, off the off the stage. It's just kind of just drama.
Right.
That kind of follows him.
Right.
But was he like that though before the Kardashians? Not really.
Travis. I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't know.
I think that I'm gonna compare him to this person right here because Travis Scott's always had. To me, I've always liked Travis Scott. Well, not always, but ever since his first album,
right.
Even his second album.
Right.
This is currently his third album. And it seems like every album he's been good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think he's had some good albums.
Yeah.
But you never really, it's always something that it's always something that just kind of don't quite get him to the, to these conversations,
right.
upper level conversations.
Right.
Even still, I mean, he had a good album, but the only thing that got him up there was just drama. Always woman and drama and all that stuff. Right. So I'm comparing Travis Scott to, based on that, not necessarily based on, because right now he's kind of like astronomical, no pun intended, but like just
Astro.
You know what I'm saying? He's just he's pushed to new heights, but I think primarily because of his, not one of his reasons because of his lady. So I don't really put too much stock in it.
I'm sure it helps.
I still like him, but I don't think he's like that dope or whatever.
Right.
But I'm gonna compare him to Jimmy Butler. I'm gonna say this why, because Jimmy Butler, he's always been the grinder. He fought to even get in the league. I think he was like a second round pick. Had Marquette, him and Jay Crowder on the same team. And with Jimmy Butler, he made himself into what he was, kind of like Travis. Travis, he had the grind, he was spitting in Houston, blah, blah, blah. But he kind of made this, he didn't create the auto-tune, but, he kind of made, he found his sound in the auto-tune, but he was a rapper. But he was also real melodic, so he kind of found what he does. Just like Jimmy Butler came in the league, like, all right, I found what I do. I'm a defensive dude. That's what I do. I'm gonna lock you down. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be that hustle player. I'm gonna grind it out every night. But then Jimmy Butler, he's in the lab. He started cooking. Then he became a 20-point player and an all-star. Mm-hmm. Travis Scott, he was cooking, bubbling up. Then boom, he just, he kind of just hit the scene. Now some of that's kind of due, like I said, due to his woman. But even before, before he got with her,
you can make the argument about Kyrie too.
Before he got with Kendall, whatever. He was still like he was kind of working with everybody. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
But it's always something that just he never really reaches the upper echelon. Now he's still young, obviously, and he got time. But just like Jimmy Butler, once he became a 20-point player, he's an all-star. He was doing his thing, getting a max contract the previous time. But there's always, but then he gets traded from the Bulls, right?
Yeah.
So there's always something there. Then he goes to Minnesota. And then he leaves Minnesota. So it's like he's great, he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's hit the scene. He's on the scene. People know who he is. But the drama just kind of follows him for whatever reason. I'm not saying it's his fault. Maybe it ain't his fault. I don't know. But the drama follows him. So that's why I say Jimmy Butler is, I compare him to Jimmy Butler. That's my comparison.
Honestly, it's hard. I think this is a classic case of what we're going to encounter a couple times, which I don't even have nothing negative to say. I still stick with my Kyrie, but I think I can see why you say Jimmy Butler. I can live with that. I think
Kyrie's a good one too.
Yeah, because I think they both have very high potential. I think they both. I mean, I think most people know that they, you know what I'm saying, they all around good, just like Travis Scott. No argument there.
Jimmy Butler might not even be on Philly next year.
Yeah, he might. Kyrie might. We don't know what Kyrie might be.
Exactly, because they both free agents.
Here in New York and all this stuff.
They both free agents. So again, as great as they are, it's gonna be like Kyrie's third team and Jimmy Butler's possibly fourth team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Great players don't usually change teams that meantime. So
that's true.
So yeah, man, who you got next, man? Let's see what the time looking like. Let's see what we got. By the hour, man. What you want to do?
We got 2 or 3 more. That's our total, but it's how many you want to do. I actually got 2. Just it don't matter. I can tell you the 2, and you can just decide.
Let's go fire from next one.
All right. Let's go with let's do Childish Gambino. If you ain't got yours, I'll go.
Go ahead.
Childish Gambino is my Kawhi Leonard.
Really?
Yeah, he's my Kawhi Leonard. For several reasons. It's funny because when you were talking about Kawhi Leonard, I never ever shot down his ability. I was just trying to prove to you like I didn't think
you
this.
You disrespecting Kawhi Leonard.
No. I just disrespected some of the accolades and why. Who you compare him to? Jake. Who'd you compare
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Yeah. See, to me, he has this awkwardness, this quietness, this.
He's humble. Shout out K-Dot.
He's humble. He's very much like Donald Glover, Childish Gambino. But to your point though, he's overall offensive. This dude, defensive player of the year, right? Twice, right? He can score. He defended LeBron James, which is hard to do. There's only really been two people that they've really given, three people I think that they've given credit for of recent for defending them. I think that would be KD, Iguodala, and Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Like in big moments, right? And then also, and so his overall talent. He's not a one-trick pony. He does multiple. He's good, pretty much good at everything. He can shoot. He can drive. Create his own shot. He does it. It might not look pretty when he does it, or like you want to see him, but
it ain't flashy.
It ain't flashy, but it's sufficient, and there's no denying that he's good. And to me, the amount of talent Childish Gambino has overall, he may not be the best rapper. I know we're talking about rappers. He might not be the best rapper. He might not be the best artist. I mean, the best actor. He may not be the best singer. He may not be the best producer. He may not be the best comedian, but he does everything well. And that's to me what Kawhi does on the court. Everything well. There's no denying that this guy is talented. He may not look like what you think an NBA player should look like. I mean, the man still got braids, bro. Straight to the back. Straight to the back. Now, he might hold on too long. Things come back in cycles, so he may hold on to long enough for him to come back in like 10 years or so. And he'll be like, hey, I've had it the whole time. But he doesn't look like what the rest of what Westbrook or LeBron. He doesn't do the whole handshakes and all that stuff that they do. He don't do. That's not who he is. Just like Childish Gambino, from his first albums and stuff like that. What was it? Not summer. Is it Summer Camp or
2005?
Yeah, no, 2005. But his first was like something like a camp or something like that. Camp, things like that. If you listen to him, he always had bars. It's just he doesn't sound like he doesn't sound like a rapper's rapper. You know what I'm saying?
He's always had bars. Yeah.
He's always had bars.
Yeah.
He just looks like a rapper's rapper. And for me, that's why I made the comparison of him and Kawhi, because they overall talented. They don't look like what your favorite person looks like that plays basketball or that raps. And it's just that they're very humble and kind of got this quirkiness, quietness about them that like they just do. They kind of keep to themselves compared to their peers for the most part.
Okay, I can see that.
That's why I gave it.
To your point about this is why I gave it to this person. To your point about overall effectiveness and good at a lot of things, and not necessarily. You took it to as far as Kawhi doesn't. His personality isn't, like the average NBA player. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
The ones you love.
At all, yeah. Because real point, just to make this what I mean by that. Who may watch NBA? I know what you mean, but like NBA players, unlike like NFL players, they actually have the opportunity to have a platform to show their personality, be funny, be like. Kawhi doesn't.
They can let loose.
Yeah, they can let loose a little bit more than some other athletes, and then he doesn't. But go ahead.
I took it to as far as the basketball game, as far as the game. That he doesn't fit the mold of the typical player, of typical big man at this day and age. You know what I'm saying? So I took it. I'm saying you compared it to the personality. I compared it to the game.
Okay.
That's why I'm comparing Childish Gambino to Joel Embiid. And I say that because Embiid, he can do everything, but he's a back-to-the-basket player. His game ain't like the typical. I'm just gonna spread you out and just shoot number threes, and then he gonna get you in the post. He gonna back you down. Sometimes it's boring to watch. I'm watching it's kind of boring, but you can't guard him because he does everything. He can shoot, he can rebound, he can defend. He do everything. Nothing he can't do. Nothing NBA can't do. Same with Childish, Donald Glover. I call him Childish, whatever. Right. Nothing he can't do. He's a creative. He can sing. He can rap. He can act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess the personality is kind of the same. Embiid's like quirky kind of dude. You know what I mean? He's not
off a little bit.
Off a little bit.
Like from the,
he has his own personality. He has his own style.
Right.
He has his own style. I mean, that personality is not the same, but he has his own style.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
Donald Glover has his own style.
Yeah.
And like you say, he doesn't look like the average rapper, which is why he don't get a lot of credit.
Yep.
Or at least hasn't in the past.
Yep.
Not necessarily to MB's looks, but as far as the game, he doesn't look like your average big man, because you don't have big men coming out facing you, putting the back to the basket and getting buckets. I mean, you just don't see it because most, the game's smaller lineups. But Embiid, he's a fixture. He can play with a smaller lineup. He can play with a bigger lineup. It don't matter. He's a fixture. Same with Childish. He doesn't matter what. So you rapping, you singing, we acting. What we doing? I'm here. I don't matter how the game changes, how the music game changes. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, Embiid doesn't have the longevity as of right now. He's 4 years.
See, that's kind of what I give Kawhi.
Yeah, I mean, he has longevity. Embiid doesn't have that part.
Right,
I give you that.
Right.
But as far as just the game of basketball ain't gonna change his game, regardless, and he'll be effective.
I still think that compared to Kawhi, I think Kawhi can do more overall than Embiid can do overall. And I
don't think so.
I don't think
Embiid can do more. I think they're on the same level. Now, I mean, Kawhi done it at a higher level. To me, obviously. Embiid, I mean, what can Embiid do? I don't know what he can do. I mean, he can shoot, he can dribble. I mean, he's not handling like that, but he can. I mean, he can play D. He can put the back to the basket. He can face up. He can bring you out 17 feet. He can bring you out 30 feet.
I think he still hasn't ascended yet.
Who's the best big man in the game? Who is?
He don't have much competition though. You know what?
I mean, but that's my point.
But think about it. Honestly, this is a conversation real fast, and then we'll get back on it because I know we're on time and stuff. But
damn, Dame got 47 points,
bro.
Hey man. Who said Dame Lillard was? Dame Lillard was.
I said Dame Lillard was
Big Sean.
Yeah, Big Sean. Yeah,
Big Sean is still 47.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Come on, bro. But is that Kawhi? I don't even remember what was gonna make. Honestly, bro. I don't remember.
Come on, Kawhi.
It's something. I don't know. It was
back to the basket. I said something like that. And you said Kawhi could do more.
Oh no, no, it wasn't even. Yeah,
I think big man in the game.
But it wasn't even actually about those two. It's about honestly nowadays people don't even say people don't really say position no more. We just talk about players in the NBA now
right.
because the gap is closed more. Because like to your point, everybody can do more stuff. So the whole best big man stuff.
Okay, but what big man is even still relevant like that these days?
Karl Anthony Towns, AD will be. I mean, he is still, but you know what I'm saying. I know you're injured, but he gonna probably be more prominent for, especially if he goes to LA.
He'll be better than all of both of those. Okay, keep going. Who you taking over Embiid? Who you just named? Not like
he plays more traditional big man though.
Yeah, Embiid does more like a 4.
Yeah, he does. But anyway, that's just a point. The only point I wanted to make is nowadays.
Not Boogie, you got plenty of big man.
Boogie, that's true. But nowadays we do less of the big man comparison and
right,
twos or threes or one.
Less big man.
Yeah. Well, not even that. We just do less positions and saying who's a better player, who's the best players.
Right.
But that was all the point I wanted to make.
I got you.
So we either be done or we can do one more.
Do one more. Got one more. Is this the last 10? Is it 10?
No, I think we had 9. I mean, we had 8, but it don't matter though. We can do one more.
We can do 2 more then. If we had 8.
Well, if I'm counting right, I think the 2 we got left is 21 and Future.
No, Future wasn't in top 10.
Oh, he wasn't?
Nah,
just 21 then.
Future wasn't in top 10.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Let's recap who we did. Drake, Cole, Kendrick.
Yep.
Big Sean.
Yep. Chance. Meek.
Childish Gambino.
Yep.
Who else we do? Y'all like, fool, y'all did this person.
I know, right?
What else did we do? We already said Chance, right?
Yeah, we already said Chance.
Man, y'all tripping. Travis Scott.
That's 8. That's 8, yeah.
That must be it.
Oh yeah, I think I know the other 2.
Who's the other 2?
I think it's Migos and
Migos won top 10, bro.
I think they were.
Nah, I was 15. I'm number 4 for sure.
You sure?
I'm positive Migos won top 10.
I know
bro.
21. I know 21 up there.
21's up there. He's like the last one, I think.
No, I think Migos was up there, bro. I think Migos was.
Think Migos was?
Yeah, I'm pretty confident they were.
So we do Migos in.
Let's knock out 21.
Go ahead. Who you buying yours?
Oh, you gonna like it, bro.
Go. Who is it, bro?
Shot it.
Who is that?
DeRozan.
Come on, man. DeMar DeRozan, bro. I'm about to walk off this damn set, bro. That is so disrespectful to 21 Savage. DeMar DeRozan?
I'm just playing, bro.
I'm about to say, bro. Come on, man.
Actually, I would call him Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons?
I call him Ben Simmons. I think he's very young. As far as like into the rap game and getting his career started, I think he has a lot of upside. But I think right now he's just a one-trick pony. I think he needs to expand some of his talent, some of the type of music he makes. I think it's there. I think he can do it. Or I just think he needs to hone in on some of that ability just a little bit more. So for me, and that's how I feel about Ben Simmons. For those who don't know, Ben Simmons, point guard for the Philadelphia 76ers. Probably from the traditional standpoint, the best young point guard from the traditional standpoint of distributing.
Okay, distributing, I guess.
That's what I'm saying, from distributing.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe not. But he definitely his talent is the distribution and passing. But that boy can't. Oh man, his jumper is sad. He hurt.
Does he even shoot?
He hurt, bro. He hurt. But if he ever could get that, he'll be good. Like he'll be good to go. He was an all-star. But was he not an all-star?
Yeah, I don't agree.
I think 21 Savage is an all-star. Yeah, I think he's an all-star. I just think he's so raw. And he's a one-trick pony that.
So how can he be an all-star if you just? I don't know.
I was Ben Simmons an all-star.
That's my point, bro.
They both one-trick pony all-stars.
That's my point.
They got a good one trick.
Yeah.
21 makes hits, man. That's his one trick. He make hits.
Yeah. I mean, he been in the game for a good little minute though.
21? Yeah.
5 years.
Yeah, but I think his career is just not starting to take off though. I could be wrong. I think it's just not starting to take off.
Really?
Yeah, in the last couple of years, you don't think so?
Last couple years, yeah.
Yeah, I think the last couple of years.
Is he tapering off? You think?
I don't know. It's just to be seen. I don't know. Just do we think Ben go? Hell, he can't score. Do you think Ben gonna become a? Normally people's shots can get better. Like they were saying about Russell Westbrook or even LeBron, like his threes and stuff. It's like they shots are broke. They need to like just get their point. He don't even take shots.
He don't shoot at all.
Bro, Ben just may be this one-trick pony his whole career, man. I mean, I hope not. These guys play a lot of basketball. I hope that eventually he gets his work on the jumper. But he's so far from. He don't even take them. He's so intimidated by he don't even take them. But off my top, that's where I'm giving 21.
So based on just the one-trick pony aspect?
One-trick pony. I think he still has a lot of career ahead of him. I'm hoping for the best, but I really don't know. I don't have my expectation. But I think he's good. I actually do. I think Ben Simmons is a good point guard. I just think he needs to, for the team he has, I just think he needs to score more. That's probably one of the reasons why they're just holding him back. If he actually could, and it's not that he can't drive. He can drive.
He don't even look to shoot.
He can drive. It's just he don't
can't
shoot.
Free throws.
So nobody. That too. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Ben.
He can't shoot free throws. So.
Yeah, but that's 21. I'm giving Ben Simmons.
See, same aspect, the same reason you're giving him 21. I think, for one, I don't think 21's an all-star. 21 Savage is an all-star, but I think he's a good player, right? I think he's a good rapper. I don't consider him an all-star rapper.
But I said Brandon Ingram.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. Well, I gave Ben Simmons, or not Ben Simmons. 21 Savage is C.J. McCollum. Because C.J. McCollum, I mean, he kind of a one-trick pony too. He's kind of a shooter. I know he doesn't drive much. He gets his own shot a little bit, but he's a jump shooter. He's a good player. He came kind of out of nowhere. Kind of like 21 Savage. He came from a small school that's like Dame Lillard did.
Right.
They both came from small schools. So C.J. McCollum came out of nowhere, made a name for himself, like 21 Savage did in the rap game. But to me, C.J. McCollum, while I like him, he leaves there's a lot to be desired still. Same with 21 Savage, like he has to. You hear the talent, you hear like he got some vocals as far as when he tries to sing a little bit every now and then, but it's just a lot to be desired. Like I don't want to hear.
Do you think that he can give you more though, or you think his ceiling is where he is now. Bro.
I think his ceiling is where. I think his ceiling is. I think his ceiling is almost to capacity.
You think?
Just like McCollum. I think it's almost to capacity.
Do you feel the same about Ben Simmons, or you think he got a higher ceiling?
I think Simmons has a higher ceiling if he really actually can ever develop even a 16-footer. That's why I don't think. You know what I'm saying? He shoots no shots outside the paint.
He need to just play around the world, bro.
Yeah, he play 21, bro. But can't do no layups. So.
No layups.
So that's why I think Simmons has a higher ceiling.
I think I'm not saying that 21 Savage's ceiling is very high, but I think he does have a high ceiling.
I think he has a high. I think he has a high ceiling too, but I think he's damn near at capacity.
He almost there.
Yeah, I think he's almost there, bro.
He can touch off. He can hit the light switch. He can hit the ground cord at the top of the.
Cause what's he 23? He's 3 albums deep. He ain't rapped about nothing different for real.
Yeah, but his life is changing though, and maybe he'll get depth with this. Like, so he's done with Amber Rose, at least from what we know, right? He's obviously had the whole deportation situation come up, so now he maybe has more than he can speak to other than the streets. I don't know.
I mean, maybe the lyrics could change some.
But that's some of the stuff that's being left to be desired to me.
Right, but just the whole, yeah. But at his core, I don't think he's gonna.
You don't think he's like
I don't think he's change. Which I don't blame him. You know, you are who you are. Don't be nobody fake. You know. But that's just me. That's why I gave him T.J. McCollum. Sorry, I don't know what I said. So. Last one?
Yes.
You sure it was Migos?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay. Migos.
It's kind of tough. So how do we want to do this, Migos?
With the group?
Do we want to do the group? Compare the group to a player?
You gotta compare the group. Compare the group. Yep.
All right, I'll let you take the lead on this. I think I took the lead on the last two.
So hold on.
If you need a second, I mean obviously.
No. I got a player for him. I think I had. Let me see. I have my notes. Maybe I don't. Well, I sure did know my notes.
All right, so we appreciate y'all rocking with us. This is 1 through 9. We're gonna have a second video coming for y'all. We're gonna touch base on 10 through 15. So leave a comment below. Let us know what you think.
Make your comments, man. Make sure you know if you agree, disagree.
Yeah, let us know which one of us you think is more on par with they select.
More than likely me, but my man has some good points. He has some good points though.
Y'all know it's gonna be me.
Be sure to subscribe though too.
No doubt. Press the subscribe button. So we appreciate y'all once again. Thanks y'all for rocking with Free Agents. We out.
We'll be back to recap 10 through 15 or maybe more if we had the time to. So we out.